Today is Saturday, October 12th, and I actually thought it was more like the 7th. I don't know why I'm so confused about what day it is. Anyways, please disregard the mess in the back. I just got married 3 weeks ago now, as of yesterday, so I still have stuff like everywhere. We've got some of our like registry gifts and stuff. So anyways, that's why there is a mess. We haven't caught up in a while. It's actually kind of awkward. Sorry. Because I basically haven't posted a YouTube video, I think, since March. And this year has just been really crazy and hectic for me. So I'm not gonna drag this out. Basically, what I am doing and why I'm talking to you right now is because I'm gonna be having a winter arc like the rest of the girls. I originally had not intended on this. I basically have just been, I don't know, I feel like I'm starting a new chapter in my life. I've got so many things going for me, and there are a few goals that I feel like I didn't reach, that I haven't reached yet. And since we still have a few months before the end of the year, my goal is to try to reach those goals. So yeah, I just figured, why not lock in for the next 3 months? So today's been one, or as of tomorrow will be one full week, like around 9 o'clock on Sunday. I deleted all of my social media apps. Ooh. Husband's calling. Hey. Yeah. I just have some goals that I feel like need to be accomplished, and I just want to take time for myself. I want to log off. I want to be social media free for the next 3 months. I will get back on in December, probably mid-December or so. Briefly, I want to like talk about some of the things that I'm going to be working on during this time to fill the space, because too, you get your little weekly report on Sundays or whatever about like how much screen time you use, and I always just see the time, but I never like dig into the report. Oh bitch, I opened the report, and that's where I fucked up. I apparently spend about almost 9 hours a day on my phone. That's so much fucking time. Like, that's a whole work day's worth. So that's like a little bit ridiculous. I don't feel proud of that at all. And a lot of it is just like doom scrolling, which also does not help. It personally, for me, like as a creator, I feel like I'm just constantly comparing myself, looking for new ideas, but then it's like I'm never doing these new ideas. Whatever. I'm scrapping all of it, going back to the basics. I'm gonna take this time to read more, exercise more, fucking eat more raw foods, walk on my walking pad, make sure I'm up every day at 5. I'm also taking French lessons. How fun. And I have a habit tracker, which is this little widget. And it's so fun because every day I get to check off like the habits that I've completed for the day, and it keeps track for me basically. So yeah, I'm basically going to be documenting my winter arc, show you guys, bring you guys along over the course of this next 3 months of just like what I'm going to be up to, what I'm doing, what I've learned, and then we'll meet, I guess, at the end of this video in December and talk about all of the things that I've learned, how I've grown, if I accomplished some of these goals that I have. So yeah, and I'll probably get into it more about the goals that I have, but honestly, I'm getting ready to go to San Antonio right now, and I'm running late, so I gotta get the fuck out of here. But I will see you when I see you, sister. Wishing you luck on this journey. Anybody else is doing a winter arc, wishing you the best of luck. Take time for yourself, log off, touch grass. Okay? Anyways, love you. See you in December. Good morning. It is Monday, October 14th at 5:45. I am just making myself some tea. This morning I'm doing green tea and roasted dandelion root for my tea combo with a little bit of honey. I'll show you. I have the cutest little teaspoon. Anyways, well, that is, I think the word is steeping. I think that's the word. I just wanted to pop in. Like I said, today is October 14th. Yesterday marked the end of my very first week. No social media. I'm talking 7 full days. No social media to myself. I've been journaling, adding in habits, and I'm not one to overwhelm myself. So last week my goals were to get back to waking up on time, journaling every day, making sure I did my meditation every day, and I think the other one was just making sure I have a raw vegetable at least once every day. So now that I've got those habits pretty much down and I've got them worked into my routine, I'm gonna start to stack and add more. It's my goal to have tea in the morning, water and tea in the morning. And I started walking on my walking pad again in the morning to try to get 30 minutes in the morning. So far we're off to a good start, to a good week. I'm excited. I don't know. Happy Monday. I'm gonna go meditate and drink my tea. Ow, I am fucking burning myself. Oh my God. Have the best day. I will see you when I see you. Good morning. It is, let me see, it's 5:10 a.m. and I, on my walking pad. Today is Tuesday, October 5th, October 15th. I'm up on time. I'm getting my walk on. A part of my winter arc is to read more books. So I'm going to listen to my book. Hi there. Good morning. Today is Saturday. I really need to not change my background, but you can never see it. It's Saturday, October 19th. It's like 8 in the morning. And I realized that I talked to you guys a little bit about this whole winter arc situation, but I didn't break down what exactly it is that I'm doing to better myself, or tell you like why I'm doing this really. So I wanted to sit down and chat with you this morning, seeing how I have some time, and that's what I want to talk about. I was journaling this morning, and I realized that this whole thing has kind of turned it into like a self-help, finding myself journey more than it is just like a winter arc lock-in for the last 3 months of the year. I mean, I didn't write anything down for this, like script-wise. I'm literally just trying to explain this to you off the top of my head at 8 in the morning. But basically, I think I started on October 7th. So the first week of October basically went by. And at the end of that week, I don't know what I had seen. I can't remember whose video it was. But I just remember being like, I feel so bogged down. I feel like there's still probably so many things that I have off of my like 2024 list of goals that I haven't accomplished, my brain felt fogged. I felt like I wasn't concentrating at work, which can become an issue. And I was just like, I think I need to delete my social media. It started with that. It started with, I just think I need to delete, like, take a social media break. But then I started seeing all of these things about the winter arc and, you know, like, you should lock in for the next few months. And rather than just take like a week or two off of social media, I was like, let's rip the fucking Band-Aid. Let's go 2.5 months, because it's really gonna be like 2.5 months. It's not gonna be a whole 3 months for me because I will be back online in December. But I was like, let's log out. Let's touch some fucking grass. This is crazy. I mean, the amount of comparison and just like, I feel like shit that was happening on a daily basis. And I don't know how to explain the feeling of like, but whether we like it or not, like our phones are so addicting. The internet is so addicting. And I think that we kind of like overlook these things because it's kind of a norm. Like everyone's addicted to their phone. Everyone has it all day and scrolls like social media all day. So no one's like, oh, it's a problem that we're like addicted to our phones. I mean, some people obviously do realize that that's a problem, but it was just becoming a little much for me. Honestly, truly, it was like taking over my brain, all of my brain space. I also happened to look into my like the breakdown of like my weekly screen time. Y'all, I was spending about 8.5 hours online every day. Every day. 8.5 hours of my life that could be spent doing something else. All of that time I'm just sitting on my ass scrolling, I could be achieving some goals. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like I could be reading a book, informing myself, like, and I just like was not doing that. I would go to work, I would wake up, open my phone, walk or meditate, go to work, scroll on my phone, work, come home, scroll on my phone, make dinner, scroll on my phone, go to bed. Every day. Like, that is not a way to live, people. Like, there's just so much more to life and to ourselves. And yeah, I just was not giving myself that opportunity. And then obviously, like, taking away the social media is now freeing up some of my time. So I was like, I need to find things to do with my newfound free time. So now I will talk to you about some of the things that I'm doing to, you know, work with my free time and better myself. I'm trying to think of how do I want to explain this, because I have all of these things. I'm calling them habits because I now have this thing called a habit tracker where I basically input all the things that like I feel like are helpful to me or beneficial to me every day. I put them in the habit tracker, and then once I've done it for the day, I check it off. And so it will keep track, and I'll show you here in a minute. It will keep track of like everything that I am doing, how long I'm doing it for, how many days in a row, which is like my accountability partner. When I worked with Keller Williams and for a real estate team a few months ago, I learned the importance of accountability, which is how I even became like a 5 a.m. girl. If you know me, if you follow me on TikTok, you know I wake up every morning at 5 a.m. like it's motherfucking clockwork. I don't always feel like doing it. I don't always feel happy to be up at that time, but it's so beneficial to me. Anyways, like I was saying, I have this habit tracker, and it just makes sure that I do everything that I set out myself to do for the day. Okay, so I'm basically just gonna screen record this so I can show you exactly what it is that I'm talking about. The app that I have is called Habit, And so basically what you can do is you can add habits. It has a bunch of different things. So like walk, run, stretch, stand, all of these different things that you can do, and you can customize them. Here at the top, it has like all of the days that I have done so far, and the ones with the crowns, so like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, those are the days that I completed every single habit that I had. So as you can see for me, in the morning, I do meditation, I journal, I try to give myself positive affirmations. It's important for me, someone who like struggles with diet and stuff, which we'll talk about in a second. It's a bit of a struggle for me sometimes to remember to eat fruits and vegetables. I know, ew. But, so I have that. This is for today, and mind you, it's only 9 o'clock, so I haven't gone through the whole day. I started taking vitamins and supplements, and then as a hobby, I've picked up French lessons and reading a book. And then at the end of the week, because I'm also doing this with like combined with workouts and stuff and eating healthy, I'm going to be weighing myself and taking photos. And then at the end of each week, I will also be giving an end of week recap in my journal. Those are some of the things. The habit tracker is incredibly helpful for that. It just helps me stay on track. It's my accountability partner, which if you have goals that you're trying to achieve, or just having accountability in general, is going to make you a lot more successful than trying to do it and wing it on your own. Yeah, so let's just talk about some of the things that I am doing to better myself. I make it a point to journal every day. That's something I've been like wanting to do more. I have like 10 different entries in this journal alone that say like, oh, I wish I wrote more in this more often. Mind you, I've kept a diary since I was in the 4th grade, and I have all of my diaries. But I felt like it would be good because I'm not putting myself out there online and like making videos and stuff. It's really quiet up here. So I only have my husband to talk to, which I don't need to like, I mean, I obviously can if I want to, but I don't need to like bored him with all of my inner thoughts. So I'm just making sure that I'm journaling every day and kind of just keeping track of my journey. Another thing that I've started to do is I have this, and I take supplements daily. You can kind of see that. I don't want them to fall out. You can see them in here. Every day I make it a point to take them every day. It's also on my habit tracker so that I don't forget. And yeah. Hello, good afternoon. Let me sit on the couch really quick. I just briefly wanted to check in with you guys. Today is, I don't know why I always want to show you. Today's October 24th. It's 11:45. I just wanted to check in. I'm basically at the end, pretty much at the end of week 3 of my winter arc. I've calculated all of the weeks leading up until the day that I think I'm gonna like go back to social media. I will probably continue to do these habits for the rest of the year. That's kind of my goal. But I will be back on social media in December. It's like basically going to be like a 10-week thing. So I'm at the end of week 3, and it's Thursday. So that's why I say like I'm at the end. Sunday's technically the end of the week for me. I start on Mondays, a fresh week. Like everyone, I guess, duh. Not really any major updates that I can think of, other than I started weighing out my food this week, and I also started like keeping track of my macros, which has been really interesting. My goal is not to restrict by any means. I am really just trying to focus on eating food, like whole foods, kind of focusing on, I don't know, like their benefits, their micronutrients, the protein in it, you know. or does this have like a lot of empty calories? That's not something that I've been able to do long term for in the past. And I feel like I've gone a whole week. I added it to my list of habits in my habit tracker to track my food daily. And I'm actually really excited because this morning when I was checking my little habits, you guys, I have, where is it? For the month, my overall rating is 85.6. And as you can see here, I have 11 perfect days. Not in a row, but that just means that I've completed every habit, nothing skipped, for 11 days this month. And for someone who struggles with consistency and, you know, like holding myself accountable, that's actually a big deal. So yeah, last night I stayed out late. Tondre had a kickball game. He just joined the kickball league. So we went to the game and we didn't get home till like 10:30. So then plus eating dinner, plus showering, like bitch, I was not in bed until 11:30. And I don't force myself. Waking up at 5 a.m. is important to me, but also getting like a good amount of sleep daily is more important to me. So I'm not gonna force myself to wake up at 5 if I went to bed basically at midnight. Like that does nothing for me. And I work from home today. So I got up around 7 and my routine has been different than it is on most days whenever I'm like going to work and I'm hitting everything. Normally I wake up, I do my walking pad, then I meditate, yada, yada, yada. One of these days I will bring you along for the whole morning routine and like we'll do a whole day together. But this morning, like I was not feeling that. I felt as though I was gonna have a slow morning. I woke up, I meditated, gave myself a little bit of time. I had coffee, then I journaled, you know, so I'm like doing things out of order, but that's okay. I'm not trying to be like crazy. I'm trying to build these habits into my lifestyle. So yeah, it's going good. I started taking measurements of my body last week because I don't want to focus so much on the scale. I want to focus more on like the measurements. Oh, and as I mentioned in one of my other clips, I went to Half Price Books. So I want to show you the books that I got. I got books. Me 3 years ago would be like, fuck no. I just have not been a reader my whole life. I didn't interest me, but you know, you gotta find things to do when you no longer have social media. And also reading is just good for you, keeping your brain fresh, you know. So I've talked about this so many times. I love this book, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. This was a really good book. I'm glad I found it. I feel like it kind of launched this journey. Last year I read, I don't know if it was last year. I think I started the book at the end of last year and read it into early this year. It's called The 5 a.m. Club. No offense. The book was mid. I didn't love it, but I finished it. That kind of started my 5 a.m. journey. This skyrocketed me into changing my things about myself to make myself the person that I want to be. I've heard this a million times, like, show up as the person that you want to be. Like, show up as like your higher self is who you want to be until you feel like you're that person. And that, I've always heard that, I always understood that, but it never clicked. It never felt so real or so attainable until right now. You guys, I'm not kidding. When you shut out like all of the bullshit and all of the distractions out of your life, it's so much easier to become the person that you want to be, genuinely. Like all of these little things that I'm making a habit of myself. When I look at my vision board, when I look at all of like my old journal entries, I'm basically doing and being and becoming that person. Like it's not my lifestyle yet. I'm building these habits, but like the habits that I'm doing are making me into the person that I want to be. And I can feel it. I can feel myself changing. I can feel like I'm shedding out of the old skin. And that is truly amazing. I would not change anything. So anyways, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. I've listened to it through audiobook twice. I now have the physical copy. I will be reading it a third time. And like I mentioned, they have the actual guide. Like there's endnotes, but it has an actual guide to the meditation. Yeah, so like you can see here, week 2 meditation. Amazing. So I'm so excited for that. I got Nutrition for Dummies. As we talked about, I think in my last clip with like eating, that whole situation, I think it's also been very, very hard for me to lose weight or be the person that I want to be because I don't understand nutrition. Point blank period. Like that's not something that I was taught growing up. That's not something that I like have a whole lot of knowledge on. I know about working out, I know about like exercising, but I don't know about the food. And the food is like 80% of what's going to get you to where you're trying to go. So I've been reading this and I just started. I'm maybe like 5 pages in. So I will get a little bit of reading in, physical reading, because I listen to books. The book I'm listening to right now is How to Heal Toxic Thoughts by Sandra Ingerman. Oh, actually, I guess I finished that book yesterday. I finished that book. Sorry, I forgot about that. I finished that book, listening to that book yesterday. I'm now listening to... Bitch, where's the book I'm listening to? Hold on. I'm now listening to The Power of Now. And usually I listen to the books when I'm walking on my walking pad. So I do about 30 minutes a day of a book. So I'm about to get on my walking pad and listen to The Power of Now. And in addition to all of this free time and nutrition and cooking, I fucking love cooking. So I bought some cookbooks. I'm really excited about this one. This one is called Cooking at Home. It's a William Sonoma book, and it has a ton of recipes, and some of them are like fancy. I'm excited to be that bitch. I'm actually going to a dinner party soon, and I'm gonna cook something out of here and bring it with me. And then the second one I got was this book called Delish. And this one just has like fun, more, I feel like simple recipes. But you guys, this is kind of what sold me. I opened the book to this page and I said, oh fuck, I want that. So, and there are so many good things in here. If you're someone who wants to get like into cooking, I already know how to cook, but I know how to cook meals that I was like raised eating. So I'm like trying to expand my little palette, trying to like, you know, I'm a wife now and I just need to have more than 10 recipes. So that's how that's going. I will also say that I'm very proud of myself because when I went to Half Price Books, you know, they have all of these sections about books like dieting and blah, blah, blah. And I didn't fall into that trap. The old me would have fell into that trap. Dieting, how to be skinny, blah, 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 blah. We're not fucking focusing on that right now, okay? I feel as though all of these habits will stack up and get me to the place that I want to be instead of just focusing on fitting into the clothes because I'm so tired of that. I'm literally over it. So yeah, I just want to pop in, say hey this week because I haven't had a chance to. Everything's going good. I need to start lifting heavier weights. So yeah, anyways, let's walking pad. Good morning. Today is Saturday, October 26th. I just thought I would check in. The last time we talked was on Thursday of this week. So it's only been a couple of days. I am about to sit down and do some of my morning routine, which is just a little bit of journaling, and then my morning meditation. And I'm going to try to get my 30 minutes of exercise in right after that because I find that it's easier for me to complete my habits if I just do them early in the morning and then I can just fuck off the rest of the afternoon. Not like fuck off, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't have to worry about it. Then I'm not going to make excuses about later in the afternoon why I can't do something. Like, I clearly have the time right now. I'm alone right now. My husband's at work. So I have nothing but time. And I'm going to enjoy this morning. Yesterday, I did cardio for the first time in like weeks. And I actually really enjoy running. I used to run track as a kid. I love to run. So I did 3 miles yesterday. And I was really proud of myself because I can run for 20 consecutive minutes still. Like I still have that endurance, and I'm gonna be working to like do better because my dad and I decided that we're gonna do capital 10K this next year together. So I'm very excited. And so yeah, that's how I've been doing. I'm excited. I really pushed myself in the gym yesterday, so I'm very proud of myself. I'm going to be journaling about that and just how good that makes me feel. And yeah, I'm trying to think of if there's anything else. Tomorrow is my weigh-in day. The focus here is not weight loss. It's just about bettering myself and being healthy. But because I'm focused on changing my diet and learning about nutrition and incorporating exercise, like I do want to see if this works for me. I've never tried to lose weight in this capacity, like doing these things coupled together in this way. I don't know. So I decided that I'm going to do like weekly check-ins on Sunday and take measurements. I've already done measurements for like the past couple of weeks. I started this journey at 193.8. Yeah, that's where I started this journey. It's been about 2 weeks where I've been like focusing on diet, but I just started working out this week. So I don't expect to see like a whole lot of change, but I just want to like document, see, and I only allow myself to step on the scale once a week, and that's on Sunday. Even though I'm really, really tempted, oftentimes I'm really tempted to like weigh in, I'm not going to do that. That is not a healthy habit. So yeah, we'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna journal and get ready to go on a walk. So also, I have an obsession with journals, and I'm almost done with this journal, so I'm really excited to go buy a new one. I recognize that a sleeping mask for meditation, it might be a little much, but it really blocks all the light and helps me like focus on where I'm at mentally in the moment. So like, don't talk shit about me, okay? I literally bought this like in May, but I didn't like the way it looked with my outfit the day that I bought it. So this is my first time using it. What the fuck? Ugh, how do I tighten it? Mom, help. Here we go. I'm seeing some movement. Oh my god, that literally did nothing. Okay. I can't tell if this looks good or if this looks ridiculous. Dude, all of that just to have the bag upside down. Moron. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let's go get our smoothie. Look at this. My house is still a mess after the wedding. Of course it is. Just getting our little walk in. It's actually really nice day. It's not hot or anything. It's just beautiful. Okay, you guys, we're approaching.
Too, like, raise your mana.
Okay, hi guys. Today is, I just don't know what day it is. October 30th. Oh, not all my cabinets open. I'm making dinner. Okay, today is October 30th. Oh my god, my dishes. Today is October 30th and tomorrow's Halloween. So like I'm kind of sad that I'm not like online to see everyone's costumes and stuff. That does make me sad about not having socials. And then I'm not gonna be like super restrictive. I am going to a Halloween party tomorrow. So like if I want something, I'm gonna have something. But the way that I found that like it works best is if you aren't like super restrictive, and then you can decide like, instead of being like, oh, I really, really want that, and it kind of like makes you want it more, and then you end up binging, you can just be like, I can have that. Like I could have that. Do I really want that? Give it, like, you know, then it's like an option. It's not really like one of those things. I don't know. Just don't make it a thing. So I'm excited about that. And what a coinkydink. I'm watching Tell Me Lies. Love it. Obsessed with it. And what are the odds that the episode I'm watching is the Halloween episode? And tomorrow's Halloween. Cute, fun, vibes. Also, I'm sore as shit. I did upper body yesterday and lower body on Monday. Today is Wednesday. And I'm so sore. I literally had to like not do any weights today. And then I'm gonna do Pilates tomorrow. And cardio on Friday. Lovely. Okay, gotta skedaddle. I will check in with you guys some other time. Bye. I just wanted to say that so again, my habit tracker, as we have discussed before, and only reason why it says 89.96% completion rate is because I have not completed today. As I said, I am missing some habits that need to be done today. But this is day 24 of our winter arc, and like I feel good. And out of 24 days, I have 18 perfect days complete. I have completed a total of 145 habits, and I have a daily average of 6 habits completed. And my best streak, that means every day completed, no fuck ups, is 11 days. I would say that's pretty damn good if I do say so myself. I feel good about that. This is like my little accountability partner. Super excited. So yeah, like I feel like the first half of this journey has just been like me kind of listening to myself, trying to be like in tune with my body, with myself, with my mind, get my mind right, be in a good headspace, like just all the things. I mean, obviously it's like a continuing journey, and honestly this is probably not gonna stop after 3 months. Like I'm gonna download my stuff, probably like get my apps back, but I will continue to do this for as long as I can do this. So yeah, and I just feel really good. I'm excited. Like I was saying, like the first couple of weeks, the first month has been like self-focus. Now I'm gonna, like, starting next week, I'm gonna turn the focus over a little bit more to like my hobbies and stuff. I'm so excited about like getting back in shape and like toning up my body, because I am gonna run the Capital 10K again this year. And I'm gonna train for it, and it's gonna be really special because I'm gonna be running with my dad and my sister. Me and my sister ran together in 2023. And so now it'll be the 3 of us running. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get back into shape. I'm like still trying to figure out the whole situation with my plantar fasciitis, but I got these amazing sandals for plantar fasciitis specifically off of Amazon. These are not sponsored. I quite literally just like to have shoes that I can walk around the house in, and they need to have like a lot of padding for my feet. So I need to figure that out. I've decided I'm gonna get Hoka's. to like be able to run again. And yeah, I'm just so excited. So yeah, I'm gonna be focusing on my hobbies next week. I've also figured out how I'm gonna clean my laptop to be able to edit. I think I've mentioned this like over and over and over again. I'm just not in a position to get a whole new laptop right now. Honestly, truly, it's not top of my list. Like, I need to eliminate some of my other debt before I like invest in new expensive tech toys. So anyways, I'm excited about the weeks to come. I haven't really seen any physical, oh God, I haven't really seen any physical changes in my body, but I feel good. I feel as though I will start noticing when the weight starts to fall off, when my face starts to thin out, and I'm so excited for that. So yeah. Okay, bye. Hello and good morning. Today is, Today is Saturday, November 2nd. I don't think you can tell. It's November 2nd. It's a new month, it's a new vibe, it's a new part of the journey. I don't have much to say this morning. I just wanted to pop in because I just finished my journaling and meditation for the day before I head out. And something that I like wanted to talk about really quickly, something that I wanted to talk about really quickly is just something that I was thinking on heavily this morning. Yesterday I watched another one of, I think her name is Olivia D'Andrea. I'm pretty sure that's her name. If you put that in YouTube, you will find all of her videos, and they're really amazing and give perspective. But basically the video that I watched yesterday, she talked about how like you just have to forgive yourself for the treatment, for the negative things that we like say to ourselves. Like, you can't, I don't even know how to put it into the words, but like really you shouldn't be focused on doing like an outwards transformation if you haven't fully transformed on the inside. And I think that resonated with me because like sometimes I have to ask myself like, why do I want to lose weight? And obviously like the easy answer is like, I want to fit my clothes and feel confident. And then when I dig even more past that, it's like, you know, I realize it's not a lack of self-confidence that I have at all. Like, I'm very confident in myself. It's a lack of self-love, which is different. And now realizing that, I'm like, I am like on a journey to figure out how to build up my self-love. It's not that I don't love myself, I do, but also realizing that like I could love myself more, because if I did, I wouldn't talk to myself so crazy. You know, this morning I was thinking like, I think I'm gonna write a letter to myself apologizing for all of the things that I've ever said about myself negatively, any jokes that I've ever made about like my own weight, and just like trying to like ease the pain of wanting to be something different. I don't know. Anyways, like I would never say any of those things to anyone that I love. And that's why I'm like, I can love myself more, because if I'm willing to like say things like that to myself and about myself, then clearly I don't have that unconditional self-love that I should. And all I can do is work towards that. You know, when you think about the things that your body like does for you, and when you think about like how you don't have to put extra effort into waking up every morning and like getting yourself places, and like I wake up every morning and I can move and I can breathe and I have both my arms and both my legs, and like I have a great mind, and I am only in the positions that I'm at because of the decisions that I've made. So I have to go.
But I just wanted to say that really quickly. And I have a lot of work to do. It's a new month, and we still have this month and all of next month to continue our journey, or however long it takes. So I will see you later. I know it's dark and you can barely see me, but today is Saturday, November 2nd, and the reason I'm filming this is because after a long day of drinking at the brewery with my dad and going to have pizza, I am still clocking in to do my walking pad to make sure that I close all my rings and two, can check off my habit for the day. So I'm getting it done. Hi, good morning. It is Monday, November 4th. And I want to show you the smoothie that I make for breakfast every morning that has like a mix of protein and fibers, and it's just delicious. Okay, we're gonna move through this pretty quickly, but this is basically the bag. So go in with like, I can eyeball this at this point, but it's like a cup or half a cup of bananas. I just do a little. Ridiculous amount of cinnamon. Oh my god, excuse me. I'm trying out this honey almond butter because it's lower in calories than honey peanut butter. I'm going to get out. Okay, that's it. And now we blend. And I just transfer it. Oh. And I have this for breakfast every morning. Hello and good morning. It is 9 o'clock on November 7th. God, I really need to change my background so you can see. Anyways, it's November 7th. Today marks exactly 1 month since I started my little winter arc journey. So I just thought I would pop in, check in, let you know how I'm feeling. I did do a weigh-in this morning, and I honestly have not lost like any weight. It's mainly been ounces, like no pounds, just ounces, which is fine. That counts for something. And like I've mentioned before, it's just not simply about, it's not all about the weight loss. Would I like to lose some weight? Yes, I would. Am I going to be sad and mope about it like I have been in the past? No, I'm not. Because even if I don't lose an inch of weight, I've gained so much more out of this process than I could have ever imagined. And I feel like I'm changing for the better. Sorry, I just feel like I'm always filming in the spot. This video is gonna get so boring if I'm always standing right here. Let's move around a little bit. Yeah, so I'm feeling good. I'm having my coffee this morning. I started, so I started this journey, I think at 193 pounds, 8 ounces. Not the biggest I've ever been, because in April, I was just looking back at like I keep a folder in my phone of like weight loss progression, even though there hasn't been much weight loss. It's basically just my weight and photos. Anyways, and I was 196 pounds, which is the highest I've ever weighed back in April. And so I'm obviously not too far from that. But at the beginning of this week, I weighed 191 pounds, which is like a 5-pound difference. Can I do math? Yes. But when I weighed myself this morning, it's just like this is the 1 month mark. I'm back at 193. So I'm not gonna focus on that too much. It's not the end of the world. Like, I feel, even if the weight on the scale doesn't change, I feel like the inches. Like, I feel like my clothes fit just a little bit better. And I feel strong. Mentally, emotionally, I've done really, really good about not doing any negative self-talk. And when I do have negative thoughts coming in about myself, I've been able to like block the negative thought and replace it with something else, which is a technique I learned somewhere on YouTube. So I feel good. I feel like I've gained a lot. I'm stronger. I know more about how the body works. I know more about nutrition. And I just feel good. That's my update. Month 1 done. In the books. It's behind us. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really good. And aside from that, I need to be saving money, and I'm going to be spending time figuring out how I can get myself back on YouTube. I finally found a video to help clear up some space on my computer, and I got a external hard drive with a terabyte of space. So I'm going to back up my computer today, save up all my things onto this external hard drive, and then I'm gonna clear out my computer and see if I can fucking do it. My goal is to have these videos, like what I'm filming right now. I would like to have this posted by the end of December or January. Like, I want to have all of my shit together. Like, I don't want to like put videos together and then sporadically put something out. No, I quite literally would like to have stuff ready, like revamp my whole thing, have a few videos ready so that when I press upload, we're on the right track of just upload. I think for the last 2 years, it's been on my vision board, on my goals list to post 50 videos for the year. That was on my goals list from last year. Do you know how many videos I posted last year? I think 3. Or this year, not last year. I posted like 3 videos. That's nothing. That's not even close to 50. Like, but you got 47 more videos to go. So I'm gonna make a conscious effort this year to, do better and actually like get the videos up. Stop bullshitting. So yeah, I have quite a few things that I want to like film and do, but I need to get the foundation fixed first before we can start building. So that's where I'm at. Happy Thursday. We are rocking and rolling. Everything is starting to feel like a habit. I think it takes 28 days to build a habit. We are on day 30, okay? So I'm just gonna keep pushing, keep giving it my all, keep focusing, and keep feeling good, because I feel the fuck good. I really do. Okay, love you. I'll see you next time.